jokes to keep you jiggy all day.
They'll just eye makeup. They will even wear frontal.
They wear frontal.
You have got.
Join Danny Sucre and Matha every weekday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM for the Midday Extra Show. Peace
Eagles, yeah, that's us. Cause we play this.
I know they don't want me the money to come my
102.3. You are about to experience
I don't want nobody, baby, but you.
On the Eagles 102.3 FM.
16 minutes past 12 o'clock here at the nation's capital. It is still Eagles 102.3, your radio experience you can count on. Right behind the mic is me, Martha, and I'm not alone. Of course, it's the workstation. We have our work guru with us. Hello, Mr. Abdul.
Hello, Martha.
Good afternoon. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Okay, it's been a long time you joined us in the studio. Can you explain to us why you abandoned us?
My career.
Oh, wow! Straight to the point. Shots fired. Yes, it's the workstation, and on this belt we get to talk about everything that is obtainable in the workspace. All this is geared towards making you very effective at your workplace and having enough focus to drive you through the years, because it's not enough to just float all about doing something because you earn from it, but the long term goal is a goal now, the long-term goal of what you're doing and why you're doing it. But yes, today on this show we will be talking about strategic career development. This is something that a lot of people do not pay attention to, right? Strategic career development. A lot of people can be working in a place for a very long time, and this is the radio. We are working on the radio, yes, but what do you hope to achieve on the long run from working? Is radio your bus stop, to say, or it's the means to an end? So how to grow in your career, to be strategically placed, and how to do very well. Of course, I'm not going to be talking about this alone. I'm talking about it with Mr. Abdul, and he's the the professional. He's going to be taking us through it. Hello, Mr. Abdul.
Oh, thank you very much. This is very important to me, and I believe very important to our listeners out there. We're talking about strategic career development. A lot of people are working, and I believe they are stagnant. They are not growing. Okay, so let's take it from the beginning. You prepared a CV with a career objective.
Yes.
Is that truly your own career objective, or you copied and pasted it? Now, definitely, if you copy and paste it, you will not even understand what you have on your CV.
Of course.
If you ask people, for instance, you have an organization and you bring everybody to the hall and ask everybody to write out their career objective, definitely, trust me, over 90% will give you something different from what is on their CV, because what they have on their CVs are not their career objectives. So don't you think it's a challenge? Or let me even take you to a bigger picture.
Okay.
An organization is having a vision statement copied from Google.
Okay.
All right. So now you look at the issue now. The owner of the business does not understand the visions statement of his organization. Now he is bringing in people that he cannot even interpret his own vision statement to. Somebody is seated before you to attend an interview. You have his CV with you. There is career objective there. You did not pick the career objective to align it with your vision statement to understand that this person cannot even work here in the first place, because he has nothing connecting with what you have. Except if you can align it with your own vision statement. So we have a lot of work to do in this country. That is the truth, if we must get it right. Otherwise, the only thing we'll be doing is garbage in, garbage out. You will keep paying salary painfully. You are not happy paying salary. That's what it is. And some of this staff, all they want is just to get paid. It's not because they are building career, they are just working. Yeah, I love using you as an example, really.
God.
Yes, yeah. So I know you studied theater art. Okay, now I understand that there's another angle to it.
Yeah.
So if, for instance, it's just theater art and you are working in this station right now as a presenter.
Yes.
Now, are you building a career in theater art or in radio?
In radio.
Okay, so you've eliminated what you studied.
Yes.
Thank you. So if you have somebody, for instance, working in this station right now as an admin,
Yes.
a clerical staff, is the person building a career in this media industry or building career
As an administrator.
as an administrator? So because on her CV, she's going to put it there that she worked as an administrator. Wherever she's going to, not as a presenter,
Yes.
not as a reporter. Are you getting this point? So the drivers of career, I mentioned it earlier that that is your passion and your values. They drive it for you. Career will take you over time. You're building a career. You start now, maybe till you end your career, your life. It's part of your journey, not, so that you will not serve as what do I call it, admin in this organization. You move to the next one, you are the accountant. You move to another one, you are the ICT person. What are you doing to yourself? Build a career. Then that is when you see yourself loving to go to work on a Sunday. Yeah, you see, for instance, some of you presenters, you have your room where you work. You will sleep there. You are happy sleeping there because you love being behind the mic. It is your thing. The joy is there because the passion and values are connected for you. So if you're going to work and anytime it's Friday, you are happy, thank God that it's Friday. Are you sure it's a career?
But we're always happy here that it's Friday. Anyways, that's on a lighter note. I'm always, you're going to make them say, this girl doesn't love her job. She's always happy it's Friday.
But for me, I go to work on Sundays. Yeah, because I pay my salary.
Wait. But are we saying, because it's very easy for a lot of people to misconstrue this thing that we're talking about right now. Are we saying that because it is a passion, you shouldn't create time for other things?
I came out of my house today about 11:30. I rest every day. I have my schedule. So you can't tell me it's only on Sunday that I should rest. I could rest on Monday because I have schedule. Because I work for myself, of course. That is why I'm saying this. Now, if you're working for someone, of course, they have their schedule. But what I'm saying is I'm working for you. I should be happy working for you. If I am not happy working for you, it will affect my mental health. And I don't want anything. I don't compromise it. I don't negotiate it for anything. Yes. So if I'm working for you and I'm not happy working there, honestly, I'll look for the exit door. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
So when we're talking about career, you should have, in the 7 habits of highly effective people, habit 2 is talking about begin with the end in mind. So when they open the entry door for you in this company, what is your exit door? As the station manager, is that your exit door? How is it even possible that as a MD? Yeah, your MD could be the chairman. Of course, if you do well, you have all the strength, you have all it takes. He will leave his seat for you. He wants to step aside. That, look, this girl, I want you to please take over this for me. Let me go and rest. Or let me go and start another thing. Are you telling me Dangote is the MD of all his companies? It's not possible. And are you saying that your MD is not ready to grow to do something else? Because nobody is demonstrating the strength he will see that he will be convinced or confused to leave his seat for. That is the point. So until you get to that stage that, look, I love this job, everything about me speaks this job. For instance, a footballer will be sleeping and kicking his leg. Don't you think so?
Of course.
Yeah, even you as a presenter, if you do this work so well that you will be sleeping and you see yourself presenting. Talking, yes. And they say, this girl is a mad woman. Okay, so that is the beauty of building a career. You will grow, you must learn, you must study, you must I don't know how to put it for you. But if you think it's a job, the only thing you do is to do that thing that was handed over to you.
Of course. And then
you don't develop yourself.
Of course.
You don't build yourself. I went to a school for profiling, and what happened there, we discovered that somebody that finished school since 2008 to 2011, 2021, had not done any course, any program to add to what she learned in 2000. Whoa, really? Really? So you are not doing any. There are a lot of free courses out there online that you could do and add it to your file in the organization. You don't know exactly. So because you have a goal, you know your journey. Look, from here I am going to Kaduna. And you know, to go to Kaduna, I'll get to Zuba, or I'll use the other route. What is it called? A Buhari route. Those are the roads that will take you to Kaduna, or you use Nasarawa that will connect back, to the other side of Kaduna. But you can't face Abaji.
And say you are going
that you are going to Kaduna, that you are in for another thing. So if you know that you want to become the station manager, what do you need? What is the current station manager having? What are the other station managers having? What kind of certificate are they having? Are you planning to have those certificates? Are you planning to get there really? So if you're not planning to get there, stop witch hunting people. Yes, you envy that people are growing. You were here before me, but now that I'm here, they are asking me to serve as an acting general manager. What happened to you? You were here 10 years before I came. Yeah, but maybe there's something about me. I have a career goal, and I'm working towards my goal. You don't have a career goal, okay? Sit where you are, because that's where you belong.
So having a career goal, in essence, like if I understand everything you're saying, it just enables you to grow to...
Oh, yes, they call it career path. In short, of course, we are not on TV or having a live program. I'll give you a diagram. There you have the ascending line going up, okay, not straight line up this way. Then you have the flat one, then you have the one coming down. Now, when you get into an organization, you have a lot of challenges, a lot of expectation, a lot of rewards. Okay. So the moment you get into an organization, you have issues with who love you, who don't love you. It's like the receptions. The receptionist doesn't like me, or the security. Anytime you're coming, he is raising his nose. Those are the challenges you will be having. How do I satisfy my boss? How do I do this job? It's a new area for you. You know you are going up. It's difficult. But the moment you understand the industry, you stabilize. See how you're moving. My dear, before you know, you are going down because you are retiring. So what is the plan? There's a perfect diagram. I drew that diagram myself, and that is how I'm going to put you through. These are the challenges you're going to be having at this level. If care is not taken, you are leaving that career and moving to another career because you could not survive that stage. You understand? But if you understand that, look, if I pull through this, I get to this stage, I'm going to stabilize. Honestly, you're going to pull through because you have seen the journey. No matter what pressure you have at work today, by 5 o'clock, you know you are closing. Why not put your mind to the 5 o'clock? Then you are going to close. So put your mind that when I get here, it's going to stabilize for me. You will be pulling through no matter the trouble. Oga will get there. I am close to it. I am going. It's a deliberate life. You must be deliberate. You must be intentional. You understand? If we have time here, there is a tool I would love to discuss here. Yes. If you must grow, if you must make a change, there is what I call the ABCD. It's a tool. The A is to agree that there is a problem you're having. You have a challenge. Oh, I don't know how to speak well. Oh, I don't know how to walk well. Oh, I don't have the energy to stay in this space for too long. Now you know is the problem. You must agree. That's the A. The B is to believe that there is a solution. If there is no solution, get out. If you don't believe that there is a solution, you don't do anything about it. Yeah. So the C is your commitment to the solution. See, you are solving it now. And the D is dwell not in the past. For your mental health. You don't stay in 10 years ago. What happened in 10 years ago is past. Why are you still there? You learn lessons from there. But why are you still in that pain? And that's where everybody will talk about depression, about frustration, talk about that. You are the one creating them for yourself. You can get out of it when you decide to move. That is the truth. If we go through the same situation today, in short, I have another thing that I used to display during my classes. Everybody will see the same thing, but all of you cannot understand the same way. That is what it is. So what if anything happened, both of us, something happened here now, what I will do here might be different from what you will do.
Of course.
Yes, if there's an event, and maybe something happened. Instead of to run, one of you will run, the other one will want to save the
Solve the
situation.
problem
Why is
itself.
it same? Why is it so?
To the
That is
mindset,
the problem.
mindset.
So if you want to build a career, please go and learn about it. It's not about your job. It's not about the salary they're paying you.
Of course.
Is it a career you're building? If it's a career, then you'll be on that path. You live here as an admin, move to another station as an admin,
Till
and
you
you
get
are
it
moving.
done. Yeah.
Is your career.
So just pick something that you are interested in.
Remember that connect with your passion and values.
Then
And knowledge should be there. Knowledge is the
and
ingredient.
begin to build it.
And build on it and be happy with it.
You know, a lot of people have, you know, the last time we opened the phone line during the workstation with you, a lot of people were calling and was like, you know, it's so difficult out there. There's no job anywhere. There are no jobs anywhere. And, you know, it's difficult to leave what you're doing right now and go in for another one. But yes, I believe that when you are somewhere, whether you like the job or not, it's possible for you to carve a niche for yourself.
That's right.
So how do people navigate through this process? You know, building a career is not something that happens just one day.
That's
It's a conscious effort, like you said, the ABCD of, you know, solving problem. Identify the career, right? Then you begin to believe that it's buildable,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
Then
That's
you
right.
be committed to building
Buildable and
it.
sellable. Don't
Do you
build a
understand?
career that you not sell.
Okay, buildable. Oh, that's another thing. Yes,
That's right.
So you have to know what
The
is
environment, is it
what is
working around
obtainable
here?
at that time.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let me say this. A lot of people right now running programs like nursing support program to go abroad to work. If you do that and you want to work in Nigeria, it won't
Of
work.
course, yes.
You don't understand what I'm saying? There's no old people's home
Here,
where you go
that's
and take care
much.
of anybody. We're all having them in our homes. Some of them are even in their corner. Nobody's taking care of them. But if you go abroad, that works. Are you getting the point? So, and it does not mean that even if you study engineering and you go back to study the support program, now you start building career in the support program. You will not go to somebody's house, you want to take care of them and you say you're an engineer. What are you engineering here? You get out of this place.
So your discipline does not necessarily determine your career or your profession.
That could give you a background. That could give you a
Yes.
foundation.
Okay.
Because there is no career without knowledge.
Yes.
There will be knowledge and you still work on your knowledge. That is career. Okay, so for those that say there are no jobs in Nigeria, sorry, I don't know, I don't belong to that. I believe that there are jobs in Nigeria. Even as we were speaking right now, some people are taking their employment later. Yes, and tomorrow the same thing will happen. Yesterday it will happen. If on Sunday people take employment later. Now, what do you have? What can you offer is the first thing. It's not that there are no jobs in Nigeria. Don't wait for anybody to create job. Some people are creating jobs. You understand? Don't wait for anybody to give you the job. Go out there and get it. If I come to this station, I need a job. What, like I'm telling you, you people will give me. No, you will give me because I'm coming with a value that does not exist in this place.
Okay, so
and you see how you connect it with the growth of this place.
okay, so do you think these are the key
The
things that
mindset
an
of
employer-
Nigeria,
Yes.
and it's coming from the educational system. How the setup of the educational system. We believe that you go to school, you have fantastic certificate, then go get good job. You see what it is.
Yes.
So go get good job, not go create the
good
job.
job.
It's now that we're having this entrepreneur, like I heard this your
Entrepreneurship slot.
advert and so they are coming up to center. That means they want you to be on your own. But is it too late? It's too late for people that believe it's too late, but it's not too late for people like us. You understand? I've been on Global Fund project before. Okay, but I choose to be on my own, to work for myself. And working for myself does not mean that I'm working for my company alone. I've made proposal to work with this station, and of course I am coming here right now for a meeting. I work for maybe over 50 companies in Abuja. That is the truth. Even if you are into training, you invite me today, fantastic. You get feedback for your trainings. That is what I do. So I built a brand around myself, not just my company alone. Yes,
Such
around
that you
myself.
can-
So
you
you
can
out
live.
there that you're thinking there are no jobs, what job can you do? What can you handle? Sorry, let me shock you. A lot of people want to carry files in organization. Files. What file?
And it's even going, files no longer almost
You don't-
no
you
longer
don't
exist
understand.
because everything is now
You don't
digitalized.
understand.
Yes.
You said yes. Funny enough, can I say this? I started with secretarial studies. There are no jobs for people like that anymore. That is how bad. Yes, even ND and even HND before I moved from that space. But why? Because I know my career goal. I know where I'm going to. So I am no more there. What I'm doing for my PhD right now has nothing to do with secretarial studies. The BSc has nothing to do with secretarial studies. But I went there because, of course, the way it used to be, they say we went here, went nothing.
Nothing.
So
You
they,
had to
we say
settle
they
for-
gave us. Yeah, it was that way.
And that's what happens
But I
to
was
most
not
people.
stuck there.
Yes.
I have to find my way out of that place. I started with pass. They'll give me pass. I say it's okay. We'll manage. We'll pass. We'll leave this place. But after that, I left it and I moved.
But so what you study is not even a limitation at all.
Oh my God!
Because there are people
Even
that-
if you did not go to school, you can have a career.
Of course, there are people. Of course,
Yes,
of course, there are
yes.
people that don't. If you see the Igbos, right, they are very big on entrepreneurship. So there's this thing they do. They give you to your master, and let's say the master is dealing in spare parts. They now give the person to the master, and you go and learn to
Apprenticeship,
deal
that is,
apprenticeship, spare parts, and they do very well with this thing.
What are you? We're talking about the rich ones today that have name. If you go to, I'm talking about the one that is producing them. I don't want to call
spare
names
parts,
here.
of course.
You can't see his certificate, a BSc certificate or
Of
MS,
course.
but he is employing professors in engineering. Are we lying here? But people, look, no, I don't know. We can't do everything.
I think
on
we are
this
too
space.
stuck as Nigerians. Mostly, we are stuck. We are too stuck with the
With the
certificate
template.
mentality.
It's a template. It's a societal template
A lot
we
of
have.
people just like to have the certificate. Let it be that I have 10 certifications in this and that, and then when you get to talk to them, naturally, they haven't even developed that skill that
the
they have
certificate is not in the head, it's on
Yes.
that paper.
It's
That
just
is-
on the paper.
That is the point. Honestly, nobody had asked me for certificate since I have been working. Nobody, and I don't have CVs anywhere. I don't do CVs anywhere. Highest you ask me for is my profile.
Of course.
Yes, my profile. That's my journey.
Okay, so we have a lot of young people. I as you're listening to us now, and there are some people that don't even know exactly what they want to do right now.
That's right.
Because I was speaking to a couple of young people, I think over the weekend for one of these teenage programs, and they were like, I don't even know what I want to do. This is a 23-year-old.
Wow.
I don't know what I want to do. I've gone to school, I've graduated. The course I studied has nothing to do with what I want. But I don't even know what I'm capable of doing. How do you think these people can find their way around this career thing and all that?
That is why we're talking about this partnership with your station. If we have a program that these people will come in there, we have tools that we'll use to help you discover your strength. Okay, of course, let's even look at SWOT
Systems,
analysis,
yes.
for instance, that will bring out the strengths you have.
Okay.
If you pick, for instance, what do you call it now, journalism, for instance, what are the required strengths
For journalism.
But
But some of these people don't even know if they want
that
to
is
do journalism.
no, I say for instance.
Okay, yes,
For
yes,
instance.
yes.
So let me leave there. Let's go to administration, which is like a general
Common,
thing everybody
yes.
will want to have. Now, what are the required skills? Not even top-notch administrator. Let's even say regular administrator. What are the required skills? You have it. List them out. Match it with the skills you have. Okay, they say you must know how to write, you must know how to speak, you must understand filing, both manual and electronic filing, you must know how to take minutes, you must know how to. You don't understand? Do you know any of this? If no, go and learn. You don't understand what I'm
not
saying?
easy, yes.
There is what we call logical levels of change. In the logical levels of change, there is a stage they call build your capacity. Build the capacity. For instance, you are into accounting and there is no job for you in accounting, and the job you have is presenter in the company. Why not go and learn how to present before you tell your Oga,
I don't know
can
how
you
to."
please feature me in presentation? They say how? They say I have certificates. I've done this one, I've done that one. Try me. Let's see. Because already you are not begging for it.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? But you don't know anything. You don't know Jack here, and you are blackmailing the organization that you have been here for too long, and they are not giving you space. Give you what space?
You have not.
Life program, Do something, let them see. Go take a course, go programs, learn. In this place, even if the person is a security man, you could mentor the person.
Of course.
For instance, a security man loves your voice, loves the way you do your thing. The person should naturally get close to you. Or a cleaner, for instance, in this place. Do you know a cleaner could become a presenter?
It's possible, but the thing is, you find that most times these people are uninterested.
That is the point.
A lot of people are satisfied with mediocrity these days.
See, not that they are not interested, fear, and how you are going to respond to them is the fear they have.
Of course.
So naturally, that gap, that's how do you call it, bridge, it's already there. So, but for listeners right now, if you are a cleaner, I don't know the nomenclature, and you have people working in an organization, please go close to them. Tell them, please, can you mentor me? I want to be like you. I love the way you do your thing. And
I know a couple of people that have gotten.
They will teach you. It's
like
not about
this.
certificate. I don't think this organization will be interested in your certificate. They are interested in your certificate.
Of course.
Yes. What they want is how you can perform.
Yes, of course.
The meeting I had with your management here, they didn't ask me what certificate you have.
Of course.
But it's my mouth.
What skills you
it's
have
my mouth.
to the table.
You understand what I'm saying? So beat your chest. If you don't have those skills, please go learn, go and study. Don't wait. It's not 4 walls of class. Some of our lecturers taking business admin cannot run business.
A couple of times.
You understand? That is the truth. So why are you waiting for a lecturer to teach you what you're going to do to survive?
And I think that's why most developed countries, they just identify what the child's interest is early enough, and then take them through that path.
And build you in that area, and before you know, your passion, your lifestyle, everything is just around it. That is the truth. But here you must become a lawyer. Oh, no, my uncle, your father was a lawyer. Your uncle, everybody, and
I
you must
remember seeing how far I've even come now. I can remember how many times I went to sit for JAM because I really wanted to study law. Because I was applying, and for every time I applied, they gave me the same course.
This one.
Yes, it looks like maybe these people they say this place you're going to be for every time.
It's your God, though.
So I never really even liked anything because I used to be very introverted. But and I said, I'm here. There's nothing I can do.
Why you say introverted? Because there are a lot of people out there that believe they are introverted, not knowing that they agree to be introverted.
They agree.
Yes, you agree to remain in a space, and you now give it a name and remain there. No, you can't talk. When they press you to the wall, like somebody that said, I don't know how to insult. He was the one that pressed me to the wall before I lie. Insult has been deposited a lot there. There is nothing you cannot do. Okay, that's the truth.
Course.
How to do it is what we should be looking out for. Please, if you are out there and you believe there are no jobs, look out for jobs available and learn what you can do with those companies.
Yes.
Then go and meet them. Tell them you can solve their problems. You can't go to an organization you are looking for. Go to an organization to solve problems. That is the job you're looking for.
Be sure that you know this, because some people they try to get the attention of the management of the place and all of that. Then eventually, when they now meet the person that can give them what they are looking for, they don't have any skill at all to prove, and then they waste the person's time. Now makes it difficult for people who actually have the skill to approach this. Do you understand? So these are the things.
That is the truth.
Yes, if you have been listening, this is Eagles 102.3, your radio experience you can count on, and this is Workstation. We have been talking about how to level up yourself, level up your career, your life, advance generally in everything. Yes, and one of the major things that I have learned today, and I hope you did, is your discipline is not a major determinant for your career or your career path or your profession. This, like he said, that your discipline is just a background of knowledge, right? For everything you do, you need to have a certain level of knowledge. But much as I studied this, doesn't mean I must perform there. There are other skills now. With the advent of technology, it makes it easy to access knowledge. So there are skills that you admire, but you didn't study in school. You are not at a disadvantage. You can always go and study it.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Abdul. for everyone who have been listening to us, do you have something, key points, bullet points to help them advance their career, and for those who don't have careers at all and are willing to look at doing something, how do you think it's possible for them to move through the stage of not knowing at all to now beginning, start getting to figure it out all?
Okay, there is this particular tool that is called stages of change management. Yeah. The first stage is pre-contemplation stage. At pre-contemplation stage, you are not aware.
Okay.
When there was no Ebola in this country, we're not aware of Ebola, we're not protecting ourselves. Or let me call this last guy COVID-19. Before COVID-19, we're not aware of anything. Nobody, we're not, nothing, not in our, brain. But okay, so that is pre-contemplation stage. At contemplation stages, you are now aware. So at that moment now, you are not aware that there are jobs in Nigeria. If you can't get one, you learn a new skill.
Of course.
Now you are aware. Now the next one is your decision-making stage. You have to take a decision, and like I said earlier, you use the A, B, C, D. The A is to agree that there are jobs in Nigeria, because if you don't believe that there are jobs in Nigeria, you close your door.
Yes,
you sit back at home.
You don't see opportunities anymore.
If you don't believe that there are jobs in Nigeria, you don't learn new skills to take up those jobs. That is the truth. So now that you believe there are jobs in Nigeria, what commitment do you have? Learn a new course, relate more with people, stop staying at home that you are introverted, go out to meet go out to see people, go to places where you say, oh, hello sir, good afternoon sir, oh hello ma, good afternoon ma, not where you sit at home and say only your father and your brothers alone. Yes, and there's one funny thing about our unemployed circle. They have CVs prepared for jobs of 2 years to come. What are you doing? You send CV to your uncle for job. How? And maybe the job your uncle will say is for sales rep, and your experience on it. So do you think they'll give you the job? And that is why your CV will be there. Maybe they'll use it for akara, to sell akara one day, and you are angry. You don't know why. Some things are happening around us. We are not sure of what they are. People are not aware of themselves. People are not aware of their strengths. People are not aware of their weaknesses. They are not aware of the opportunities they have around. They are not aware of what they can control, what they cannot control.
Of course.
Matter, we have job to do in this place. The moment we set this up, let's bring in people like incubation to help this reorientation. We need, there's total overhauling. And we need to work in this country.
I think we are gradually approaching the times where your skill will now mean everything.
You don't understand what I'm saying?
These things will now be based on merit. We are, I've always been a firm believer that if you are preaching for something, prepare to receive that thing.
Exactly.
We are preaching, we are advocating for a better Nigeria. We want the system to be. Now, when the system is now in place, a lot of us will now fall out of place, because we are used to, some people are used to bribing their way through things, and now we are getting to a system where everything is now stabilized.
Cashless society. Okay, they say we need cashless society. Cashless. Now cashless has come. Nobody is ready to pay the price for the price. You know what I mean?
Yes.
The price of C for the price of Z.
Do you know the truth is, there are people that this whole CBN policy thing is not affecting at all. Because they have always been practicing the cashless policy.
Somebody said that to me, that Baba, but this one you don't need to complain now. All along it has been transferred.
It's easier that way.
I hardly handle cash.
Yes, I was speaking to somebody one time. I think it was at a conference, and he was saying, I don't hold much more than I need.
That is the point. That's my point.
If I'm going to have just a small amount of money, so that if I want to reach out to somebody, impromptu and all that stuff, I can now easily just do that. but I don't need to have more than I need.
I don't do that.
Because it even helps you eliminate spending.
Unnecessary
spending. Because
yes.
if you have cash, you are tempted to always buy what you see. You know, sometimes not even buying, giving to people. And
but giving is good.
Giving. There are some
but unnecessary
yes. Sometimes it's harmful.
Especially to babes. Sorry.
Come on. Sometimes giving sometimes can be harmful because some people give out what they should have
Plan
saved.
your giving.
Do you understand?
Plan everything.
So this thing is not even affecting people because they have already prepared for the times.
Yeah.
So now this entire segment of our shows from, I think it's just Mondays and Tuesdays, the workstation, is to prepare you for the better Nigeria that you are praying for. Because the time is coming that you will really, really need to prove yourself worthy to receive things here.
See, some jobs are fizzling out.
Of course.
We've mentioned, of course, not all secretaries anyway, but you know, when
most
when
secretaries,
when we were in school, there's this funny course, shorthand. I can't see anyone using that guy.
Nobody
see
record
and go back and write whatever you recorded.
The internet, just where waiters, you know, when people say I'm uneducated, not go to school, and they've said, you know what, I cannot go to school again, it's old, they've given up on all that stuff of trying to. They now settle for security guards. They now settle for waiters. They settle for all that stuff. And gradually, technology is now throwing all these things away. Did you see the AI restaurant where we have robots serve people, take orders, and serve people food?
You don't understand. That is common. The truth is this: you did not go to school does not mean that you will not have a life. Let me say. Now, you did not go to school. For instance, somebody that studied, let me say, religious studies, for instance, and he is going to banking industry to work. Or, okay, let me not go to that even level. Let me even come to your station. Somebody that did not go to school could function very well here. One, speak good English, know how to present, look very good. In short, when they see you coming to the station, nobody is looking at your certificate you are wearing now. What is he wearing? How is his English? Everything. When you are done with that, you are okay. Honestly, this station could consider you. But when you believe that because you did not go to school, come on, why? I mean, what is it? And can you change it? Can you change? If you can change it, change. If you can't, go take some courses. You did not go to school does not mean that you can't run some programs online. And you have certificate for them. Nobody will ask you what certificate do you have before you go on Coursera or before you go to some of those programs. So have certificate in journalism. They will give you. They will not ask you what certificate you have. You can even have over 50 certificates from online and put it in a CV.
Aside from the certificates, right? You talked about having the skill actually.
Yes,
you can have. They are is this teleprompters now? There are applications that help people develop skill in a certain area.
Exactly.
Say for instance a makeup artist, you need to go through the training and all of that, but to have the basic and the fundamental knowledge, YouTube has a lot. There are lots of things that are on YouTube. I think it's one of the most underutilized apps.
That's right.
Because it has a lot of things to teach you. So whether you went to school, whether you go to school or not, even if you went to school, resharpen your skills in a particular area you know.
In the 7 habits of highly effective people, that is the last habit. Sharpen your sword. You need your mental, your emotional, your physical, everything. When you come out, people want to admire the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you look. That is the thing. That is what they say you should sharpen. If you must function here, prepare yourself. If you must survive this competition, please prepare for it. You get the point. So I don't know why it's difficult for people to understand.
Yes.
Nigerians, there are jobs out there.
Sharpen
if you can't
skill.
sharpen your skills, you will get it. You will get it.
Thank you so much. It's always a delight to have you here in the studio, Mr. Abdul. We hope that you will not run and leave us again. You come
when career is calling.
You have to go. I understand. But yes, it's always a delight having you in the studio and dishing out all the values. Yes, you can check him on the social media platform as
Baba Abdul Bala.
Baba Abdul Bala. Yes, and it's
simple as that.
Yes, it's still me here, Martha. And you can rewatch this, on YouTube. You can check at Eagles FM Abuja because yes, and you can watch it watch through our website, and you visit www.eaglesfm.com or download our app on iOS and Play Store. Link with us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Eagles FM Abuja. Yes, hold up for the next hour is the Girlfriend Show, and it's my absolute favorite for the Monday. Don't go anywhere.